Hello. I don't think I've ever done a live on Instagram before, so sorry if I messed these up. But I just wanted to check in with everybody because the collective energies have been really kind of sour yesterday and today. So I wanted to remind you of that. And also this time of year, I've always noticed that Lionsgate is a bit of a graduation period. And so the energy after Lionsgate, which it feels like we're getting a last minute call to Lionsgate right now, it's kind of like a post-graduation period where you kind of feel like you're up in limbo, which is a really uncomfortable feeling for most people. So like now through the beginning of September especially, I've been feeling that every year. So just remember that. You're kind of like thrown back into the 3D to really feel the collective energies. And remember also that anxiety can be construed as excitement. So if you can flip that energy a bit. But I am feeling it even now. So I did want to bring you the energies. I just pulled a few cards before this video. And also I wanted to tell you this morning, I was out with Teddy in the backyard. I was doing my lunges. And this huge flock of geese flew really close over my head, like right over us. And I was, of course, screaming to them hello and everything like that. And then as soon as I came in the house, literally there's these 3 crow that live across the street. And they were just squawking. So I looked up in the air to see what was going on. There's literally a crow chasing the hawk away. I was really surprised because I don't usually see them together. But the hawk went east as the crow then circled back around. So this energy of the dark energy is really trying to, trigger the light energies and get them out of there. But at the same time, I also saw, I don't know what kind of bug it is, what it's called. It's like 1 inch long. It's pretty big. It's all black. And I see them once in a while in my backyard. But literally this morning, whereas I normally notice Teddy and our back door, next door neighbor, Annika, when they play at the fence, they are so synchronized. Everything they do is exactly together. And this morning I noticed Teddy was just, sniffing around in the grass, and this black bug that I would see up on the deck was down on the grass, or actually on the cement down there. And they were doing the exact same thing at the same time, Teddy and the little bug. And they were like, 10 feet apart. So it was really cool to notice that synchronization of not just the same species or those alike, but all of the animals starting to sync up with each other, including humans. So I just wanted to read to you what I got from the cards that I just pulled, and I will show you the cards as well. And the reason I don't usually do lives is because when I pull cards, I spend hours literally allowing the energy to flow through me to give you your messages. And again, they're not always literal messages. You have to feel into the energies if you don't understand them to allow it's like allowing the messages to kind of like germinate within you, to kind of bring up your own knowing inside and your perspective of what that means. So when I pulled the energies from the Fortune's Oracle here, it was the energy, it was right at 12:21 when I pulled the cards. So it's 12:21, the underlying energy was the Cracker card here. Okay, which has been coming up a lot lately. And I don't necessarily like that card because it's not clear, because it's, it's fireworks. It's kind of wasted energy, right? It goes up in the air and it disperses into nothingness. It doesn't get transformed into anything. So it's this energy that's making things uncomfortable, plus the heat of August, where there's an imbalance right now between the fire and the water. So the Cracker after the skeleton key was coming up here with the 15 underneath that, which is the shadow or devil energy, but it comes up as the skeleton key. I don't want to show you all the cards because I know I'm probably going to get cut off at 15 minutes. But the 34 of unity, the 2 of the angel, 32 transformation, and that 7 card of the Cracker. The Cracker Jacks were coming up. The dark and the light push and pull of the yanking of the chain apart, like the dark energy is trying to pull the chains apart, and the angels and the birds are coming back and holding them back together. Okay, so like holding up the bridge. 2 and then 32 came up, which is 232 actually is the journey to new hope. of the 23 and the 32, the King of Wands journeyman, and the 2 queen gate holders with the 33 rainbow bridge between. The energy of the 7 key, the cards came up 1, 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, the 7 key chariot vehicle, the gamma boomerang, the urgent crack, the sudden events, which today is the tower, the 16, the excitement, the unsettled. The excitement can also feel like anxiety, breaking the chains of land and sea, of earth and water, of body and emotion, squaring off the angel's journey of fireworks, transmutation, ascension, a splattering of energy until you learn how to hone in, to channel, to conserve into a slow burn instead of a wasted fire. The 29 of the stars, a gift, a serious gift, as we're passing through the Sirius gate, to rise from the ashes as the Knight of Wands, which comes up in the Sirian Starseed deck as the slow burn, with the slow burn of the Phoenix, the transformation of body to ashes and then back to light. Beware of Mother Nature's shape-shifting ways and camouflage, as the sun here is with luck and the 4 chambers is on their side. The 4 chambers, of course, referencing the heart. The energy of the bird and the sun, which is the combination of the dragon, to drag on, to breathe, as the green Mother Nature is struggling here, as fire and water are out of balance. The Lamb to Father energy you see, the Elohim energy, and you, the sea, or the emotions of the human, the fresh light and the salty sea, the thorns of the lambda leap, the Lamb to Father leap, the group conflict energies of the 31, which it is today, with the 8 dance of the dragonflies that are 2 as 1 with a beautiful mind. The birth of the 4, the 9 of the eagle came out with the 28 of the snake, which 28 is the 2 of wands, or the twin flame energy, the 35 of the wish, the 14 of judgment, 33 of the unicorn, and the final card that came out was the 16 today of the lion. And again, it's this card of Lionsgate, that call. This is like a last call that the gate is closing. And the card right before that is the energy referencing the twin unicorns on the 33 rainbow bridge. Okay, and then into today's energies here. So, let's see, here we are. So a birth, lamb to lion, the Aries North Node, and Leo Sirius Lyran's Gate, as the 9 of the eagle soars over the mountains out of range, headed to the 28th snake, the dueling kundalini, the helix DNA, and remember the 24th pair of chromosomes. 1 plus the 2. The sun leaps to Father to make the communication, the connection at the new moon in Leo today, was this morning, I think, East Coast around 5:30 a.m. EA, so eagle is EA's glee, and the Hydra constellation, the water snake, the spinning emotions from fire rising, the emperor and the hermit. One holds the finger or key as the other is the messenger service to the snake on how to weave. The divine masculine, divine feminine energies, the twin flame communication, as the 35 wounded warrior's heart is turned on. An open book, ready for their wish to come true. As the 14 of judgment and creating from merging the pages, to see the angels and unicorns on the 33 bridge, the unicorn and her shadow. Magic, if you just believe. The 16 of harnessing your loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently, where sudden longing, the calling and yawning, the gates are closing, as a Lyran shout out in support of the unicorns on the bridge to keep lighting up the pages as you write your new story each day. And that finished at 12:50, which is the Hanging Man and the 10 of Cups. So before the unicorn and the lion were these energies here. So the first 2 cards were here, the star and the phoenix. And then we had that thorny energy, right, of the crown and the dragonflies, the 2 as 1 hearts that beat as 1. And then the birth, the father and the son. Okay, the 4, which is the emperor, and the eagle, which is the 9, the hermit, then communicating, soaring over the mountains to get to the snake, the kundalini rising here, with the energy of the 28, the twin flames. And then these 2 together, as I always tell you, that the heart squared or multiplied exponential is the book. So literally this squared, and here you see the heart all lit up. And then the opening of the book, and magic with the unicorns to just believe and create your own story, allowing the merging of the pages to just jump off the pages and become real. The 35 of the Wounded Warriors surrendering to their heart's desire, their heart, just like E.T. in the movie, the heart lighting up, phoning home. And reminder that this gate only comes once a year, but it's like a graduation to make use of this portal to set you on your way in this new moon today, you know, off for the new year. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. I will see you guys soon. Have an amazing day, guys.